Hello and welcome back to Wireman's Whimsy. We are continuing on with our Toadstool Garden designer series paper. It's a Sale-A-Bration paper, and the reason I'm flipping this around a little bit is because I did put some Wink of Stella all over the background just to jazz this one up a bit. This is paper from the Toadstool Gardens. And so I thought I needed to showcase all of the paper, so I did a masculine happy birthday card. And these are the wanted to say dies. You can cut out the background and cut out the detail. And so I've just used, this is gray granite and tones of gray granite. Then this is the distressed brick. What is it called? Yes, distressed brick folder. And again, with that Wink of Stella on it, just to make it just a little bit more glitzy. So what we're going to do on the video is something similar, but we're going to do a portrait card instead of a landscape. I've got a fresh Freesia base. I've got this designer series paper. You could make it a more kind of maybe a more grown-up look by using this side. But I actually do have a little girl I need to do a birthday card for. So I'm going to use this side, but again, so easy just to make it a little bit more adult by using this side. So we're just going to flat mount this. Super, super simple. Not a lot to this one. The paper really does all of the work. So we're just going to drop that down like that. And then I've got a bubble bath piece of cardstock that I've run through the dotted circle folder. And this is 3.5 by 2.5. This piece of gray granite is 4 by 2 3/4. So I'm just going to pop that on there. This piece is 4 by 2 3/4. This piece is 3.5 by 2.5, and it's going to go right in the middle like that. Bubble bath isn't actually one of the colors in the that's listed, so but it goes really well. Don't mind the little green dots in there. I had the size on the back on a sticky and I forgot about it and then ran it through the folder. So we're just going to pop this right in the middle here. Again, this is 3.5 across by 2.5 down. I didn't do it the same size because I didn't want to cover up all of the paper. Now, I have cut the background out of the other side of the designer series paper, and I'm going to just peel off the backing from the die cut here. And I used 2 pieces, so I've got just a little bit extra here. The piercing tool really helps get these off really quickly. There we go. Now I just have to carefully remove it from my thumb. And the piercing tool also is good for helping us lay this down. So I need this to be about there, and then just kind of push it all into place. I played with the idea of doing this in white, but I didn't really like the effect in white. But this does make it just that little bit more difficult to see because it blends into the background. So again, your choice how you want to do this. You can also just stamp a greeting and then layer it up with a background. I just wanted to showcase some of the things that I have on my shelf that I haven't used in a while. And I do like these dies and the backgrounds. There we go. So we've got our happy birthday there. Again, a little bit more difficult to see, but I'm just going to put some adhesive across the back, and then we can pop it down on there. Much easier to see. I'm doing it crooked on purpose. A little bit more fun. Much easier to see there now that it's got that lighter background behind it. I'm not going to add any bling because we've got these here that almost act like bling, and we've got lots of detail. But these are the 2 versions of the card. So one more masculine and then one bit more youthful. So I hope you like these, and let's create together again soon.